sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
So that is the billionaire Selena Gomez, and she wants to help, but with all of her billions and her resources, apparently she has no idea where to start or how to get started. Now, here's the thing. I'm also a Latino, just like she is. I'm not crying. I am not crying for all the people who are getting deported. There's a reason why they are called illegal immigrants. And I'll give you a hint. It's the first part of those two words, illegal. They're not supposed to be in the country. And the backlash she got for that video was so bad, she took the video down. No one agreed with her. And in my opinion, that is selective outrage. And I recently went over to a family member's place and they were talking about the same thing. Oh, these poor people, they're being, taken from their home. What homes? They're there illegally. What are you talking about? And guess what channel it was? CNN. And they're trying, what CNN tries to do, in my opinion, is create this pity party because it falls on the left's agenda. It doesn't fall. They don't agree with what Donald Trump is doing. And so they try painting everything in this negative light when he's simply bringing law and order. And take this from an immigrant who's from El Salvador. I was born in El Salvador. My people are being targeted as well. Am I online crying? No. If they do not have the paperwork, they are illegal. Guess what? They're going home. It's simple. I cannot expect to have a life, earn a living, take the benefits from a certain country, but knowingly break their law by just being there. Why is that such a hard concept to grasp? So enough of the pity parties. You have to keep in mind, Donald Trump won by, from a county level, a landslide. He turned so many counties into Republican, from Democrat to Republican. This is what the election map actually looks like. I'm not making this stuff up, and it's so good, it's being sold on Etsy for the 2024 election results. The reason I'm showing you that is he has a mandate. Deportation, secure borders, that was one of his main promises. He's literally doing what he said he was going to do and what the majority of Americans want. So why are we crying about this? That's what I find so funny. It's hilarious. You're a billionaire and you're crying. Truthfully, if it mattered that much, her and a bunch of her friends throw in $5 million each. It's not a big deal. With 20 of you, that's $100 million. Help them get their paperwork. Put your money where your mouth is, or keep your mouth shut.
Around Monday, Venezuelan Americans denounced the Trump administration and South Florida Republicans.
More than betrayed. Beyond betrayed. They used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
My mom just got deported. My mom just got deported. It's so not fair. It's so not fair. She's literally not a criminal. She's literally just paid her taxes. She's literally just... We're not safe. No one's safe. Please. Hug your loved ones, please.
Avengers!
President Trump, we love you. We will support you all the way to the end. Thank you for everything you've been doing.
We have a message for you, President Trump, from all the way down from the RGV 956. Latinos for Trump here representing. We've been with you since 2016. Co-founded Latinos for Trump. We pray for you, and it's time to what? Finish the wall! 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 Finish the wall!
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump.
America will no longer tolerate illegal immigration.
3 weeks later.
Under this president, you will be detained, and you will be deported.
Meanwhile,
Yes! Mr. Trump! We love you!
You probably read about Colombia 2 days ago. They said, no, we're not taking them. I said, we're going to take them. You're going to take them. You're going to like it too.
24 hours later.
When President Trump swiftly directed his team to issue harsh and effective sanctions and tariffs on the Colombian government, upon hearing they were denied a U.S. military aircraft full of their own citizens who were deported by this administration.
We love you! All the way to the White House!
To foreign nationals who are thinking about trying to illegally enter the United States, think again.
Say
when I was a Democrat, the wall signified white supremacy. Now, it signifies security.
Migrants shackled and in chains boarding a deportation flight. The Trump administration has released this footage touting the president's crackdown on illegal migration. These flights returning undocumented migrants from the US were happening even before Donald Trump returned to the White House. 1.5 million people were deported under Joe Biden, many of them similarly on planes and in chains. One key difference is that Donald Trump is now using military planes for deportations. I spoke to some Brazilians who were deported on one of those planes. They told me that being in handcuffs caused panic because there were technical faults with the plane was incredibly hot, and it was difficult to use the bathroom. The ones that I spoke to said that they had been detained months ago under Joe Biden's administration when they tried to cross into the US across the Mexico border. These images show migrants, most of them men, on a jet with armed members of the military. From Trump's perspective, this is meant to be a show of strength, a sign that he's willing to use all types of government resources to fulfill his promises. But they've been controversial in South America.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants.
You know why. Don't be disingenuous. You know why. If you're confused, maybe you have some memory issues, go back and read the statistics on how people voted in November. And then find non-social media, maybe Reuters, maybe AP, news articles, and review the campaign from last year. The country voted for this. Those of us who didn't, we got the message. So we are going to sit back and let the country get what it asked for. The time to hoop and holler and to make our voice heard was November. A voice was heard.
I'm like, are you sure you want to vote Republican? And he's like, he's saying he's going to deport criminals. You're not a criminal. Every time we go to ICE, they tell you, Mr. Juarez, your wife is no criminal. He voted for him, and now he's deporting his wife. And now they deported me, they kicking me out, and they breaking my family apart. Before you enlist in the military, think it twice. Before you marry an immigrant, think it twice. Think it if it's really worth for you to sell this country.
took my wife.
This man who wished not to be identified says his wife is from Venezuela and has lived in the United States for a few years. She was one of 3 people taken from this home. I'm told the 2 others were men who worked in construction. You see them here. This video, only 1 minute and 52 seconds long, we do not see his wife being removed from the home. But this is a picture of her that he keeps in his wallet. Her name is Vianis Ramirez, and he says she was in the process of becoming a United States citizen.
She already had a court date. She was good. Everything's good. He just came in and snatched her.
These are pictures from the Department of Homeland Security detaining other undocumented men and women in Broward County.
It's despicable what they're doing right now. It's very embarrassing.
President Donald Trump arrived at his Trump National Golf Resort in Doral Saturday, set to host GOP leaders for a conference. This man hopes this message makes it to him.
If I get a chance to talk to you, man, yo, please, man, let's work something out. So you, man, let me keep my wife here in the United States, man. She deserves to be here, man.
Kasongo ye Mombali nanga Kasongo mbona wewe Songa libala oh ye Kasongo